Friend Request Gatekeeper is a really awesome tool to kind of filter out a lot of like the garbage noise friend requests that you may often get. Um, this happens all the time where you just get a lot of just junk friend requests. And so what this can do is build an internal filter mechanism where you can automatically reach out to people with an automated message the moment like after they send you a friend request. So if somebody sends you a friend request, it will wait a little bit and then it will send them an automated message, whatever you want it to say. And you can kind of ask them, hey, tell me a little bit more about yourself. Just kind of get them to respond about who they are, like what they're looking to do, et cetera. You can kind of customize it however you want based on your goals and your needs. But it's a great mechanism to kind of have a gatekeeper there so that you don't end up like this, which is where I'm at right now with 481 friend requests. So this allows you to manage this first off really easily. So you can go through here, it'll kind of give you the details, how many mutual friends you have, which obviously if you have a lot of mutual friends, that's generally a better indicator of, wanting to connect with them, etc. But so if you can either add or deny them using these action buttons here, but also this is where you can set up a template. So you can set up your message template. And then once your template is saved, you can toggle this switch on here and when you toggle that on, it's going to one by one send these people a message, whatever you want it to send them. And then based on their replies, you can, make your decision whether or not you want to engage with them any further or just remove the friend request. The good thing is, like, obviously, this is a backlog, right? So this is a backlog that, it's showing all of the friend requests that are just pending in my account. But once you turn this on and this is cleared up, once this is turned on, it will automatically sync everything together. So once you do this, moving forward, as people add you as a friend, then it will automatically send them that message after a few minutes. And then from there, like it'll just be happening in real time. You get a friend request, it'll send them a message, and then based on their action or response, you can make your decision as to whether or not to accept it or just simply remove it. It's a great way to just manually handle that, or sorry, to not have to manually handle it. Sorry, where you can just set it up, it will run, and it just kind of runs in the background. One last thing here. This I already populated this list, but this will be blank when you first start. All you simply have to do is hit scan friend requests. A box will pop up. Aitrix will start working. It'll scan all those requests, and then this list will populate here. Now, if you want to start from scratch and you have a whole bunch of friend requests like me, then you don't necessarily need to send all of these people messages, right? Like, because I may have ones in here that are over a year old. You can simply go down to the next button, which is the cleaner. I'll just talk about these both at the same time. And once you do this, once those are scanned in, you can hit start auto cancel and it will methodically remove all of these friend requests. So it does stagger them a bit. It's not going to just delete them all at once because that can have some issues with your account. But systematically, it will go through in an automated fashion, remove all these friend requests, allowing you to kind of just start fresh. Um, so it's just a very easy way to manage all of that when you're first getting started. Another easy thing you can do is go through and maybe you make up a threshold in your mind like, hey, like, anybody I have over 20 mutual friends with, I'm going to go ahead and accept that. So you just scan through, okay, I'll accept that person, I'll accept this person, and you just kind of go through and I'll get that person, and you can get all the ones you want and you just add those people very easily. Once you've added the people you want to add, then you can go over to the cleaner, start cleaning out the other ones that you don't. So this definitely helps with cleaning up the mess that you may likely already have if you get a ton of friend requests like I do. I get, I swear, a couple dozen a day probably. But then also once you set this up, it just runs in the background. So very, very cool tool. It streamlines a lot of that process for you pretty well.